Empire Crypto TV. This is Stone. Welcome to the show where we talk about cryptocurrency. Today, we are focusing on the gaming projects for 2022 that could earn you up to 100% of profits. Though you may see the coin or the crypto market be going down and down in this past few days, in fact, in this entire week, things have not been going so well in the cryptocurrency space. Currently, now, looking at the Bitcoin trading at $30,000 per coin. And as you can see right there is bullish engulfing. Though I'm going to be speaking about gaming projects, but I'm going to start off with cryptocurrencies. Just a quick analysis and then just some beautiful news. Then we're going to dive into it afterwards. And let us just also look at the coin market cap just right quickly. It was looking quite bad, 1.3 trillion, just under 1.4 trillion. I think yesterday it was 1.4 trillion, and then it just worsened, and then it has been going down. We are used to that 2 trillion mark that was relevant throughout the time, throughout the year, especially 2021 and early 2022. This 1.3 trillion is a 10-month all-time low for cryptocurrency. As you can see, blood is on the streets. You can see cryptocurrencies all over the top 10. And remember, the Ripple has moved up in ranks. It's at number 6, taking over Cardano. And the Solana has also dropped to number 8. Wow, it also Cardano. In fact, Cardano took over Solana, and Solana was at number 6, and then now it's at number 8. Something hectic happening in those projects. Okay, going down to Binance up to the top 10. But what could be the cause? And then there are fundamental news that came out that explain the entire situation of the cryptocurrency space being the way it is right now. In the economic times, top cryptocurrency prices today, Terra crashes 80% in 48 hours. Shiba Inu Solana rebound. Wow. New Delhi major crypto tech tokens are rebounded. Okay, sorry for that. Tokens are rebounded. So on Wednesday, following a sharp sell-off that we have been experiencing in the previous sessions. However, the gains remained limited, suggesting weak market sentiments. Why this could be? The crypto cut is still feeling the after effect, is still feeling the aftershocks, in fact, of the aftershocks of the global economic turmoil and geopolitical worries, and raising inflation, hawkish central banks, and a plunge in trading volumes are hurting the crypto space. So there's also less trading volumes, as the article says, and the hawkish central bank. Now, the hawkish generally implies strong monetary regulations that have been put against cryptocurrencies and other financial assets out there. So there's a lot of, if I should say, a lot of regulation taking place all and around in monetary wise. So I think the governments are taking charge and they are trying to control everything else through, obviously, the current monetary system that we are using, which is the fiat currencies right now. So they're trying to secure various things, but while they are doing that, it's also hurting the market. Hence, we're seeing this bearish trend throughout the market and including the cryptocurrencies as well. But over and above that, let us just move on to our gaming tokens, to this topic that we've been talking about. There is new projects that are coming out regarding in the gaming world. Gala Games being the first project that I want to advise you about Gala Games. There's also a chart. Let me just rather bring out the chart for the Gala Games itself. Let us just read on these Gala Games. Well, Gala Games price hit an all-time high in November, jumping about 550% in just a month. These are projects that, though the market has been going down, these are projects that are promisingly, if you just been jumping in. Gala Games is just under $1, or it's just it's not yet $1 yet. But as soon as it picks up, these projects are supposedly gonna be making major profits, 100% profits. It has since fallen back and is now up almost 100% across the past 6 months. The platform boasts it makes games you'll actually want to play, and it currently has various games in development, so they're still developing. So it's an ongoing project, unlike some projects that are not updating their projects. These projects are going to be keep on working, so it could be a good investment. Right now, a plan Townstar, a a play to earn game where people are compete to build the best town is the only one that's ready to play. The 7 games in development include a survival shooter game called Last Expedition. No expedition in intergalactic strategy game called Echoes of Empire, and a tower of defense game called So these are all gaming projects that these games that these projects that are involved in. So another project that you can look out for. These are just that my personal favorite that I picked up, that I feel like they will be doing some massive moves in terms of the market. There's the game. There's the chart for it. But since the cryptocurrencies are not doing so well, they themselves, the games, the gaming industry, is also taking a hit. As you can see, my relative strength index right there is just going all the way down. YGG versus the US dollar. This is the daily charts, by the way. So you can see for yourself, these projects are still new. You can see the chart is still fresh. Okay. So I'm looking at the daily chart, but you see they had that potential and then they went down. But they still considered as having a grand potential of coming up again. This is a time where people are most would say get the opportunity to step in while the project are still fresh and still cheap for someone to afford. Like Bitcoin, it was back in 2009 when it was less than $1. These projects also that are just less than $1. People are just kept people are just kept on being invited to come and invest in these projects. Hopefully they get some profits out of them, unlike being never getting some of it. But at least in the beginning you would say that you caught the project while it was still early. Okay, let us just go on with YGG. Let us find out what they're all about. um, Gaming guilds let people who don't want to splash out the kind of cash, like a lot of cash. Guess you talk about the gas money that you can take out, but YGG makes it easier, makes it much more affordable. Cash up, sign up, and borrow the items they need. The guild buys assets in various games and lends them out to members. The members can then play using those assets and pay the guild a cut of any in-game earnings. So you play a game and then you earn from it, and when you earn from it, you can also you also have to compensate the 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 the, the network itself as a player. If you earn it, there are several of these guilds out there, but Yield Guild is one of the more established. They are in an interesting facet of the play to earn gaming sector. So also this project, look out for it. Looks like an interesting project. Gaming guilds. Let me just put it up so that you can get the image. YGG, watch out for this project as well. Quite massive project on the NFT space. One of the off-putting things about a game like Axie Infinity is you need to own three Axie non-fungible tokens, but Yield Guild Games sorts that out for you within matters. But anyway, let us carry on again. Another project, it's Immutable X, IMX. Good project. NFTs are the building blocks of blockchain gaming. Think of them as form of digital ownership, whether it is for a piece of land, an outfit, for your avatar, or for an in-game item like a sword. One teacher once said NFTs are anything, which is quite true. NFT are any non-fungible tokens, and these tokens, when these companies take like a brand like Nike and they convert it into the world of metaverse where it's digitalized, is known as tokenization, and that tokenization is notably known today as non-fungible tokens. Many NFTs are built on Ethereum, but with gas fees of up to $100, the NFT business can get expensive. One way around this is to use a layer two, something that sits on top of the existing blockchain to improve its performance. Mutable X is an NFT focused layer two solution that works with Ethereum. It promises zero gas fees and carbon neutral NFT creation. So there's some perks these projects have. And then, okay, let us look at the IMX chart. You can also look it up on Binance, on certain exchanges. Now, some of these projects, some of the gaming projects that I have skipped, is because they are not listed on exchanges. So I take projects that are listed on exchanges because I feel like investors have much more advantage in terms of speculation. You can speculate the project. It's better when you can see the up-to-date project from now and then, see how it's doing. Okay, now right now I'm looking at IMX Immutable X right under the dollar. And I think it's the highest. I think it's the one that is worth more than the other two projects that we just looked on, YGG and Gala Games. 0.897 currently it is trading, and it's also at the oversold conditions. And looking at the conditions that we are seeing in the crypto market as a whole, it is a bearish market indeed. But particularly these projects are some of the most promising investment projects that you can look up. You don't have to know how to play games, or you don't have to be someone that is involved in gaming, or someone who is an enthusiast in gaming. But these projects are just monetary value. They have money value, value of investment that can grow monetary wise, that can sort of like have value that in the future that you might not would have expected in most assets that you might invest in. Cryptocurrencies, NFTs, they are the most lucrative, and they are the fastest growing market currently. So these are some of the projects that investors that are interested in investing in cryptocurrencies can look up to. This is Empire Crypto TV. This is Stone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Until next time, and good night.